Hello again, this is Heero Uzuki with more Dishonored 2, the game in which we appreciate the conservation work done at the Royal Conservatory, preserving art in all its forms, such that we do not spill blood within its walls, leave any corpses lying around, or make any loud and otherwise inappropriate noises. Hey, we appreciate our art, right? We appreciate anime, manga, and video games, don't we? Or at least I do. Right? Right. That being said, we do, in fact, kill Ashworth's ambitions and her connection to magic. Hey, again, we're the assassin who never killed anyone, but I never said we were the assassin that never killed anything. And with that said, let us continue to be that assassin. The assassin that kills some things, but not people. Damn it.
3 years ago, Delilah was laying her plans. The Duke's people gathered at the home of a mine baron named Aramis Stilton to commit some horror in her name.
How unfortunate.
I need to know how they made her immortal. But where was I 3 years ago? Letting Emily daydream through council meetings, teaching her fencing and back alley fighting. I always expected an enemy we could put down with a sword. Soldiers, spies, assassins. Instead, we got something else. Beyond the pale. Beyond the natural world.
A witch?
Instead, we got hit by someone like me.
To be fair, back in Dishonored 1, the outsider did say that he had marked a scant few people. I think he said like 4 other people had been marked. 4 or 5. You don't expect to meet many people marked by the outsider in the world of Dishonored.
Megan can take care of herself. Listen to me, talking to myself like the old loon I am.
Hey, we all talk to ourselves at least once in our lives.
Megan is out in the
Or at least a couple of times.
but I'll explain.
Alright then.
I need to know why Delilah can't be killed.
Magic.
Everything we've learned implies that something strange happened at Aramis Stilton's home 3 years ago, but then he disappeared.
Stilton lived in a bunker kept secure by a fancy lock made by Jindosh. Maybe inside you'll learn more about how to stop Delilah.
But I have to get there first, through a ruin created by the Duke, where I used to live.
Megan had an intriguing idea. Paolo is leader of the Howlers.
So I gather.
He wants Vice Overseer Byrne killed. And of course, Byrne wants Paolo dead.
But I'm the assassin that never killed
Both
anyone.
groups will attack you on sight, but walk in with the corpse of their chief enemy, and they'll treat you like family.
So that gives me at least one way into Aramis Stilton's house.
I'm
There's always
pretty
another.
sure that will work.
Coming back here, seeing it changed, run into the ground. Some people have reached beyond others.
It's a shame, isn't it?
I knew plenty of people like Paolo growing up. Maybe not as crafty. Vice Overseer Byrne. I dread each interaction with the Abbey. If I put people to work down in a mine, I'd want to live in a fortified bunker too.
Really?
The old Batista neighborhoods, full of mining families, called the Dust District now.
And unfortunately, it's not going to stop anytime soon.
No more witches in Karnaca.
Which is good for everyone else. Alright, the musings of an old man. Hypatia has left. The doctor has left the ship.
My mind is finally clearing. Now I can return to my work here, helping those who need it the most. What can I say about what you've done for me?
Just thanks,
Saved me
I
from
guess.
madness and worse, from giving in to a life of sadistic brutality. How could I ever repay you for that? Given who
Some
you
Addermeyer
are and
solution.
what you're in Karnaca to do, I can only say good luck. The city, the country, the empire. Everyone is counting on you.
No pressure,
I'll send
right?
Something special for you, by way of courier. I hope it helps.
No pressure, right? Right? Nope. Nothing. Sorry, just always gotta be on the lookout for free stuff.
So the Royal Protector is headed into the Dust District. Corvo says he hasn't been back in a long time. I can't blame him for that. According to Sokolov, he'll be trying to get into Aramis Stilton's house. Not easy. I've tried. Stilton was a friend. Even as a mine owner, he was a good man who came up from working people and never forgot it. I went looking for him the night he disappeared. But the house was swarming with the Grand Guard. I showed them what I was worth, but it cost me.
An arm and an eye by the looks of it.
Score settled.
Yeah, we could definitely use some more Addermeyer solution. We'll just run with our quick select wheel like this, and we'll change it as we go. Nothing.
Ready now?
There was no heart in my hand. What are you talking about?
Let's go.
I'll get you as close as I can.
I didn't know Aramis Stilton. Who was he?
Loyal to the old Duke. Stilton helped build modern Karnaca with those silver mines. Worked his way up from nothing to a fortified mansion. But the new Duke spends money so fast, the mine crews work all day and all night. The district's in ruins. The dust drives out anyone except the most desperate.
The
The
most.
Duke of Serkonos has made a mess of things. His father was a good man.
True, but the new Duke's misery has only been possible with Dunwall's support. In any case, you'll have to pass through the Dust District. Maybe Stilton's still in there, or maybe he's dead. Find Megan once you reach the Dust District. She'll tell you more. I'll wait here with this skiff and take you back to the dreadful whale after you finish.
Righto. Oh, above ground we go.
Seems odd that none of our squads patrol through the Dust District.
Orders from the Duke. We're losing too many people. Good soldiers blinded by that hallucinogenic powder the Howlers use, then stabbed to death or dragged down by the Abbey's hounds. One young lieutenant got hit by an overseer grenade, and that was it. She was one of the Duke's distant cousins or something.
So it was a calculated act.
Shit. Let's hope they do enough damage to each other so the fight goes out of them.
That won't happen until someone manages to kill either Paolo or Vice Overseer Byrne. And I don't see you or me beating the path to the Throne's Hand or up to the temporary stronghold the Abbey's got set up.
How did I get stuck out here? Tired of cleaning silver dust out of my ears.
wants the same thing. Hello, Lord Protector.
Yo.
I've been doing reconnaissance, talking to people. The Overseers and the Howlers have divided up the district. Just ahead is neutral territory where no one will harass you. But further
Not openly.
on, the Howlers and the Overseers both have boundaries set up. And beyond those points, they'll attack you on sight.
Aramis Stilton is the real goal. Sokolov said you'd worked out a plan.
Yes. I believe that if you take out Paolo or Vice Overseer Byrne, the other one will grant you safe passage and will help you get inside Stilton's home. Neutralize either one of them and bring him to the other.
Or...
Got anything else?
Byrne is protected by the Overseers. Paolo has the Howlers, but I think he's also got some kind of black magic charm. They say he's got to die twice before the sun sets, or he can't be killed. Good luck with that.
He doesn't necessarily have to die. He just has to be rendered in a state of unconsciousness. Rendered into a state of unconsciousness. Sorry. Sad news. There is always sad news.
This is the Duke of Serkono. I'm told that you are complaining about dust from the mines falling on the city. Yes. War is expensive. You may not be aware that...
Yes, but this was an entirely voluntary war. Crone's Hand.
Against the Northern Isle. That's not dust. It's the blood of our enemies.
Way to spin it. Traditional Serkonan songs. I'm quite certain we already looked at that one.
Years ago, the mines were a good job. Stilton made sure.
Sharing some of the Imperial currency.
Alright, here you go.
Thank you, friend. Looking to loot the old Stilton house? I seen one of the Howlers get inside. Guy named Durante. He must know how, but he got himself captured by the Overseers.
He fucked up.
Who keeps you safe? When the Overseers come around with their questions about your suppliers,
You
about the
look
special
like you're
trinkets
on
you carry.
yourself, not
You know
one
how
of
the
the high
Army feels
and
about
mighty.
that. What would they do if they knew you were selling carved up whalebone? Blasphemy. Who keeps them on your back?
Paolo.
Watch out for the Overseers, stranger.
Paolo.
And the Howlers.
He sends us out to
Grand
risk
Guard,
our lives.
a bunch of
But somehow,
shitbirds.
you're not great.
Shitbirds all
I can't
the way.
afford what you're asking.
Then why do you take our protection?
You don't give me a choice.
It's the Overseers who don't give you a choice. Just think about what they'll do if they find out what you're up to. Then let me know when you can give us the money you owe.
Here now.
Paolo
The
just
miners hate to do, but they're lucky to have work. You take care of business, you hear?
Oh, absolutely. That's what I'm here for. Sort of. I'm just the assassin that never killed anyone. That's the idea, anyway.
Seems like a good way to take a dart to the belly. Well, the Howlers aren't known for their caution. But these aren't too hard to deal with, if you've got a steady hand, and you know what cables to cut.
Those are some
You've
very
got to
big
do it
ifs.
Just right. Wait a second. That means tonight against the spirits of the unknown that would drag us screaming into the night, never to return. Maybe this is connected to the spring plate.
If Karnaka restabilizes, the doctors and dentists will start treating people again.
Ah, this is what we want.
Hasn't shared his plans with me. He's upstairs now, so I assume we'll learn something before long.
I'd wager it'll all be over soon. I'm surprised it's taken us this long to deal with a mob of ruffians.
You know what the strictures say about wagering, brother. The Howlers are merciless, and Paolo carries the outsider's blessing. Some talisman comes straight from the jaws of the void itself. Keep that in mind, or you'll find yourself bleeding out in some alley.
Forgive me, Brother Nikos. Ask again today if this is truly her chosen path. I can only hope the outsider hasn't gotten to her first.
Huh, guess I was overreacting.
On brothers. That is what I should have said. Now I feel remorse. It will bother me all the night.
They will rise up among you like a virulent swarm, devouring everything wherever they go, even filth.
Too late to get a senzu bean to Goku, now he's gone. Well, nothing to do about that. Damage already done. Just get the 7 Dragon Balls, he'll be fine.
Will topples. The sisters of
Byrne.
And I feel it in my bones. So this stalemate with the Howlers must be resolved. If we eliminate Paolo, there's no end to the influence we'll exert over Karnaca, over all of Serkonos.
A dozen overseers have died trying to bring Paolo down. We've struck him fatal injuries, and somehow he comes back the next day to fight again. Whatever witchcraft he has, even the ancient music is ineffective.
I believe Paolo is in possession of some unclean artifact. It's my fear that he has to be killed twice in one day.
And the Duke won't help?
The Duke is no friend of ours. He exiled me from the Grand Palace, and he's done everything possible to push the Abbey of the Everyman out of Serkonos. The look on his face when he dismissed me from court. There's something wrong with people who live in palaces for too long.
Stilton.
Yoink! And we've got enough darts that we can, to sleep, dude. We need to see about getting another Adamar solution. I don't want to start popping our vent time again. Oh wait, there's still one. Still one guy. Oh, Goku's still alive.
The Howlers are cowards, brother. But we accounted for 6 of them.
I'm glad it's you in the end. If I have to go, it warms my spirits in my last minutes.
Go to sleep.
Better this than a day or 2 of agony.
Then I go. Then I keep the strictures close to my heart.
Nice. I know I was taking a big risk doing that. And coming in the door like that. In fact, I don't even know why I rolled the dice like that. That was dangerous. We got our sleep darts back, isn't that nice?
Another dust.
Love letter from a dead guy. Admire solution. Get this. A bone charm. Raw whalebone. Note about the dead guy. We might have to make a trip to the black market shop in order to get some more Adamire solution. Maybe. Mendy's diary on Paolo's secret.
So Paolo has a secret. That's useful to know.
Let's see if we can't make what we have work. We might be able to get a hold of some more Addermeyer solution in Crone's hand. You know, without having to use what we've got. Is there some in here? I forget. Not what I'm looking for. Not paying for that. Okay, well that's nice, but again, not what I'm looking for. Nope.
Some old lady's hand. Which? Dead a dog's age ago. Maybe before we were born.
Nasty. But it keeps them alive.
Covering my bases. Right. No one here. Yet. That can change very quickly.
This must be Paolo's place.
For some mana potions. That'll pay for it. 2 mana potions? Nice. Dart back. Slight chance of getting the dart back, you say. Normally, I need to craft a bone charm that uses that trait 4 times in order to get my my sleep darts back this often. Not that I'm complaining. I will take this. Not paying for that.
still taste that hagfish. Maybe she's right. Maybe clean my teeth once in a
Okay, Paolo's already moved, so gotta wait for him to come back. In the meantime, we can pay a visit to Durante's room. Right, so there's the shrine there, ruin over there, and there's the bone charm in the black market shop. Yep. Now, sure, we could have just gotten the, we could have solved the Jindosh puzzle ourselves, but I didn't want to go through that this time. Alright then. Go to Stilton's house. Book on death. Okay. I mean, different strokes for different folks? Yum. Yeah, we're probably just gonna have to buy some more Outermire solution. We can afford it.
I don't want to die. That's not right.
Who opened this door?
Maybe the wind or something.
Yeah, sure, let's go with that.
What?
Gross.
Paolo had Granny Rag's hand.
Who's going, who's in here?
Vera Moray. I remember that name.
We mostly know her as Granny Rags.
Who opened this door?
I, Whale God.
In case you're wondering, Paolo's not one of those unhinged cultists who believe I will grant them favors if they leave a big enough offering or play just the right musical notes.
I didn't take him for the kind.
He doesn't care a fig for me. But he put up this shrine because he found the hand of an old witch I knew once. And Paolo
I knew her too.
saw right away that it pays to have an edge. Sometimes, pieces of us linger long after we're gone. The Duke of Serkonos inherited a vibrant city and wasted no time stripping it to the bone. What will he leave behind?
What indeed?
And what about you? Who will you leave to pick up the pieces here in the Jewel of the South?
After that bone charm. Alright, let's get you and the other guy in here.
Time to pay off your debt to society, Paolo.
As well as the vice overseer.
I hope 5 years away gives you time to think while the city rebuilds itself without your little war.
Thank you for the money. I mean, the guy you intended for is dead, but I will take it on his behalf, and I thank you for it. And that'll pay for some more Adamire solution. Saffron not to give anything to Mindy.
Shoes got holes. Hardly last once in a month. I'm gonna get me some new ones, even if I have to pull them off a drunk.
Think about it, we don't have to actually go through the crone's hand to get to that one.
Really use a mug or something cool.
No, let's not tempt fate. Oh, I think I fixed
Some
that.
wise ass has been robbing black market shops. Hope we find out who.
Yeah, who would do such a thing?
But you have to be the person who helped out one of ours in the conservatory district. Special discount for you then.
Yes.
You won't regret it. I'll take that deal. Glad we could do business.
Same here.
I could sell dust, I'd be rich. This is what I have for upgrading your equipment.
Because we've got money to burn.
Deal with strangers.
I tell you what, I'm enjoying the discount a little too much to wanna
Paolo and Byrne.
You know,
maybe the boss
rob the black market.
Comfortable.
You listen?
Then again, I did say we'd get all of our bone shards, didn't I? Someone needs to muzzle that fucking dog. Too often those two decide to head track me. That's why I did that. Dingus, go to sleep. Better blood. Great for when you need to hit up places that are infested with blood flies. Old widows, recipes, and all that crap. care of.
Up a bit.
If he does that again, he'll wake up tied to a bloodfly nest.
Remember to breathe. Okay, how did that happen?
Paolo and Byrne.
Can't be too cautious. Well, the
Maybe
shops
the
can.
bosses are getting too comfortable.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, but you have to be the person who helped out one of ours in the conservatory district. Special discount for you then.
Awesome. Alright, real quick, let's go take care of this. Month of rain. Wednesday, month of rain. Yeah, we should make this a bit more magic efficient, more mana efficient. If we're gonna spend a lot on bend time, then, you know, let's actually get something out of it. Let's get our mana's worth.
I heard the Howlers have taken to robbing honest men. I'd never have thought.
Paolo.
Really?
Oh, but
Byrne. Maybe the bosses are getting...
Anyway. I am the assassin that never killed anyone. Fear me. There we go.
That's it. The information was good.
I should hope so. And just like that, we are done. Moved like a ghost. Didn't kill anybody. I am the assassin that never killed anyone. Though I did kill ambition. The ambitions of 2 men. And with that, let us go ahead and stop here while the stopping is good. Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, then consider hitting the like button, the subscribe button, leave me a comment, and hitting that bell to stay updated with more videos from me. With that, this is Heero Uzuki signing off. Just to reiterate, I am the assassin that never killed anyone. I am not the assassin that never killed anything. Just putting that out there.